There. Now I shouldn't be muted. I don't know why my microphone was like that. Incidentally, I had to reset my timer on a certain banned word, but I should be hearable now. Hopefully not too loud.
You're muted.
Hopefully I'm not too loud after I figured out the problem with the microphone. Dang it, I said the again. Very loud. Okay. I was about to say, Matter said banned word. Okay, I mentioned, while muted, that today is slightly different. I got a new monitor. It's massive, awesome 4K ultra-wide curved. Problem being, there's no external speakers. So I will be wearing headphones so that I can hear gameplay sounds. I was close. Okay. I hope everyone had a good week and fun time. Incidentally, new monitor is awesome. For anyone curious. Before she came in, I had fixed the... Dang it, I said the! Mother piece of Nikes. I had fixed the problem. Okay, now I'm restarting. I hate you all. Sitting here trying to have a good time. Get out of this death place. Incidentally, today was Donut Day. I did not partake.
Let's go!
I am treating myself a little bit to chocolatey cereal. My new monitor is an LG ultra wide. Has a specific name. I don't recall offhand. Always good to check squad alerts.
Let's go!
Incidentally, also upgraded speakers to low-end studio quality. Still much better than before. Okay. I need to find wind. If you were wind... I like a treasure chest. I feel this is incorrect.
Let's go!
Old speakers weren't bad. New speakers just better. Did not say the... God. I hate you so much, Blue King. One of these days, I am going to find you, and I will show you a very particular set of skills, which are basically non-existent, as I restart. A certain timer! Due to a certain banned word, which shall remain nameless, I hope. Wait, who's setting up my computer? I'm confused, as is tradition. So, did everyone have a good week? I hope so. Oh! Oh, ha ha! So funny. Rev. Did not set it up. Dang it. I don't see other wins anywhere. Anyone see other wins? Mathewin did not set up my computer. She did assist at the very end with some critical aspects. Ask her who set up her computer. Mathorwin is a name. Does not include said banned word, Blue King. I are slightly smirked. Dang it. Where do I need to go? Bugger. Everyone knows proper names don't count. It's basically Scrabble. I can't even see
Let's go.
another wind. Oh, that's mean, Rev. Okay, time's up. Finally. I barely managed to do it. I'm tired, okay? I need more chalky cereal. And by chalky, I don't mean it tastes like chalk. I mean, it's chocolatey. That is my personal reward for myself, since I didn't get a donut. Wow, seriously? That's kind of depressing there, Rev. I mean, I certainly believe you, don't get me wrong, but, like, I thought Margaret Thatcher was popular and well-liked. Oh, that was tremendously helpful. I'll just keep squatting until I reach the bottom here. Do some extra. Alright. I mean, Thatchernomics just doesn't have the same ring to it. That's the problem.
Those gears up there. Could we jam a door open, maybe?
Wait, where? Speak again, Head. What gears? I don't see any gears. Head! Oh! I smart. Y'all see how smart I is? Ah, crap! Dang it, Rev, you're supposed to warn me about this stuff. White Walker wannabe mother fudgers. Dang it, Rev, you're too late. I could have been DED dead. You are lucky, sir. Alright. But now that we've calmed down a little bit, so incidentally, I got the monitor I got. It's the LG Ultra Plus, I think it is, gaming monitor. Up to, it goes up to 160 hertz overclocked. And it is freaking amazing. The only issue is... Oh. Oh! Yep. Haha. No, he won't. That is a serious curse right there. You took Rev's job. Thank you, Blue King. Thank you. See, Rev, he's being helpful.
Let's go.
Did you just call your own shade a coward? There's some extras.
His mother. Why did you keep this from us, Head?
Would you believe it slipped my mind?
I would not.
I'm at a loss. I assure you have no reason to keep such a thing a secret.
There's the boat. We will speak more of this soon.
But we already knew Baldur was her son. Or did we just know that because we're smart and we know the old stories? I think that's probably why we knew. Is because we all smart. We know things. Incidentally, I'm also excited because I got a flight control set. I'm really looking forward to trying it out. I can't wait. But unfortunately, after this, I've got to do a bunch of cleaning, and then I've got work, and all sorts of stuff. So it's going to be a little while before I can set it up, much less use it. But I'm still hopeful. I knew because of the stories. I thought it was. But even so... So I guess I probably should have called spoiler alert whenever I told everybody in the chat that Baldur was Freya's son. I'm sorry about that for whenever I did it. I think it may have been as recent as last week. Incidentally, I had an extremely annoying thing happen at one of my jobs this week. We have a thing where we're doing standards, basically, standardizing data, and my project manager was like, "Oh, we just have to roll these back." You know, like a couple of weeks back to before we had this specific setting in this particular way. And I was like, no, that's not true. That's not how it was. It hasn't been like that for months. It's not been weeks. It has been months. And she was just like, no. You don't know. And she was like, oh yeah, just look back at this date and that date and this date and that date. And so I literally sat there for almost 20 minutes going back through versions of a Google Doc. And eventually, when we got to like early July, I was like, see, this is when the issue started, just like I said. And she was like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. It was really freaking annoying. It was a really annoying week with... I had a significant amount of work this week. It's kind of rough. Get as much rage as possible. I'm down with that. I mean, that's a good excuse for me to hang out here and do random stuff. Hey, there's a rune! Now, is it inside the box? Pretty sure it's inside the box. So how do we hit it? Huh. I mean, I know it's geometry cheesing, but I feel like that still should have worked. Geometry cheesing in a video game is a classic way of getting stuff done. I think I have an idea, depending on a couple of things here. Let me see. Yeah. So, let's see here. Incidentally, anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? Anything cool and or exciting going on for you all? Ah, dang it. Like I said, I'm going to be setting up some of my new stuff. I'm really excited about that. So that'll be cool. But honestly, it's mostly going to be work. Okay, so there's one. Anybody spot any others immediately? There we go. Incidentally, as far as the monitor is concerned, I'm actually playing in 1080p right now. That's why it's not messed up on my stream. And so it's essentially, you know, like the old school, for those of you who are old enough, when VHS tapes and stuff like that would get letterboxed by TVs, and you know, like you have the widescreen that's on a square TV, and you get the black bars on top and bottom. I essentially have the same thing, but it's on the sides. There's a blue glow down there. I feel like that might mean something because there's I don't see any other blue glows. I mean, it would be a great hiding spot for one of those things. I'm probably incorrect. Ooh, you're gonna eat and play video games? That sounds freaking awesome. Best weekend ever! Oh, God. I love weekends where I can just, like, kind of laze about and just eat stuff, play video games and things. Like, this weekend, I'm definitely gonna get some VR time in. Really looking forward to that. I always love messing around with my VR stuff. It's so much fun. Mostly D&D, sewing and making yarn. Dang. We've all got some fun plans this weekend. I'm excited for all of us. I think it's going to be awesome. You finished your third God of War run? You mean this one or the OG? Because incidentally, it's a minor gripe, but I seriously dislike that. Because literally having the exact same name as the first game does make it confusing for people who played and still own the first game. Ha, so weekend, that's funny. Sorry, just wanted to finish that up. Like I said, I was being good today. I was offered donuts. I refused the donut, you guys. I am very proud of myself. I'm really trying to work on my self-control and not eat a whole bunch. I just ate a gummy. It's a vitamin. Dude, they have adult gummy vitamins. I'm like, yes, please. Okay, this last rune is really peeling me off. I'm sure it's somewhere really obvious and stupid. Yeah, let me make sure this is out of the way. Now, from my experience, you tend to find the runes in order. But I don't know, I don't see the other one. I see wind. It is 2-a-day gummies, so I do have a gripe with the Bayer Pharmaceutical Corporation with their so-called 1-a-day vitamins when the supplement size is 2 per day. I'm just saying. Also, while I'm thinking about it, before I run out, I'm going to take my medications. Because I always end up running out of water. Okay. Alright, let's... Okay. Alright. Rune. That looks kind of like a rune, but it's not. Again, I'm sure it's someplace, like, super obvious and stupid. And I'm just, like, empty-headed. So there was one right there. There was one behind here. But the thing is that I'm missing the middle one. So I hit the first and third, and they're essentially right next to each other. I still don't trust that blue glow, but I've already messed around with it, and nothing seemed to happen. But now I'm invested in finding this stupid rune. Oh, yes, please. I will gladly take a hint if anybody knows. And thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Dang it. Incidentally, these are really good headphones. These are Maetherin's old headphones, but they're really nice. So it is something really stupid and obvious that I missed. Gotcha. So you could have just said. Alright, so there. See, now it's blocked by this rock. We cannot move it anymore. Ah, see, we can climb up here. And now we see the bloody rune, making the bloody reflection in the bloody water. I was so close. If only this acted like a boomerang, rather than a bloody axe. If it was like a boomerang, then I could do it around the statue thing. Pillar. Whatever. Who cares? Ah, only 1 of 3. That is so few. It's a shame. Seriously, you show up now. Incidentally, it's good for me to practice this accent. I'm actually still not sure if we're going to be having D&D this weekend. But if we do, then I need to be ready with a lot of dwarven voices. Ah, dang. Irish. Okay, hang on. I need to change my thing here.
Let's go.
I don't know why the sound alert didn't work. That's really weird. All right, so here, let me do my squats first while I get on the boat. And I do have max rage, so we're good to go there. Ah! Oh, bloody crap. Headphones are not meant to be worn during working out. Shoot. Hang on. Okay.
She will do.
Alright, there we go. They're not broken! They're still okay. The problem is that I only have one ear on so that I can still hear the sound alerts. Because they're noise cancelling. And so I wouldn't be able to hear it otherwise. Okay. Alright. Irish. Irish accent. Let's see here. So learn a word. Here's a good word. Wochenende. It's German for weekend. So you can say, Schönes Wochenende. That means, have a good weekend. Alright. Irish. Need to think about the Irish. I think it sounds something like this. We can do it like this. I don't want to go too stereotypical and go with the leprechaun from the Lucky Charms. Oh no, that would be way too inappropriate. Not to mention, there is a surprising number of racist ads, especially for breakfast cereals when you think about it. Not to mention chips. Oh goodness me! Has any of you heard of the Frito Bandito? Oh, heaven forbid. That is quite the customer he is. Not a good look for the Frito-Lay company, if I say so myself. But then again, what do I know? Not exactly the smartest person. I do try. Don't start your card tomorrow. Don't start your card tomorrow. What am I, a member of the IRA? I don't want to be a member of the IRA. You're making me sound like one. I do not approve. Ah! Idiota is an easy one. That is a good one. That it is. Oh, I wonder if I can do different languages in an accent. Would you say idiota? Does that sound like an Irish person saying a Spanish word? I think it kind of does.
Bear in mind this boat can only take us
Did my kikyu work? It did! My kikyu worked! It's a miracle!
That means even if we get there intact, we'd still
I added in so many emotes, and and Matter got to test it.
Heathcliff near. Yeah. Because it was
Go on home, British soldier! Go on home! Ah, good times. Speaking of time, the time is up. Incidentally, I missed that whole thing. I have no idea what's going on.
iceberg I've ever seen.
At least the fire's making heat.
Let's go.
Big iceberg? I have to do a thing.
Okay. I gotta try to keep my head straight.
Actually, much harder than it looks when you have to, like, really pay attention to your head. I feel sorry for all those...
Trying not to be impatient.
Let your father think.
Okay, you know what, kid? You are going overboard. Shut your trap. Sick of this kid's mouth. Freaking ridiculous. Don't we have a rudder? Can't we steer? I feel like we should be able to steer. I also feel like that giant crane might help. Apparently not. Okay, that was less helpful than I was hoping for. Oh, wait, I saw a button.
Chopping it? So now the sails are loose?
Just watch.
Yeah, totally. I have a very distinct and decisive plan to get us through this. No worries whatsoever. It's all good. As they say, my plan is coming together.
Pulling the sails down? But how are they gonna catch the wind?
Oh, I get it. Because we got the flames, now we're gonna fly. We basically made a hot airship.
Floating! The heat from the fires! We're actually floating!
See, I
We're stuck again.
Not for long. Stay with the boat.
Can't believe it. We just made a huge sky lantern.
So I tried adding on basically just like a bunch of the random popular, what's it called, emotes and stuff. There's actually a ton of websites that do it, that do Twitch integrations. And so I just grabbed like a whole bunch of them. Well, that's the thing, is that I only had room for so many emotes, so I kind of had to pick and choose a little bit. But yeah, like you can go to you can basically go to the little emote icon next to the, what's it called? Next to the thing, and basically just try a specific emote if you want.
Lodged on this bridge. I can't help.
I said stay on the boat.
Staying on the boat.
Staying on the boat. He sounds so defeated. Okay, good. I can kind of fly myself up here. Okay.
Let's go!
So we're stuck up there. I need my thinking squats. Oh, there's a giant wheel. Probably should have looked into that earlier. Okay, so am I like stuck now? Because kind of feels like I'm stuck. This is... You know what? I'm stuck on this rock, boy! So shut your yap! We all got problems!
Let's go!
I'll burn the boys' Pokemon cards. You know, incidentally, I was talking to the wifey about Pokemon cards just the other day. Well, and collectible card games in general. It's an interesting thing. The important thing is I found my way down. I feel like that there's a way for me to reach that shiny, and I want the shiny. So can I get the shiny? I'm just going to try one more thing real quick. Ah, yes. We can do this. There we go. Matter, are you just trying to, like, use a bunch of random emotes that may or may not work? I told you I did my best, okay? I don't know, like, every single emote in the entire world. I'm sorry. Alright? It's not my fault.
Wait for me there.
How is he gonna wait? The boat is flying. Ah, bugger.
Atreus,
I can help?
together now.
Beefcake!
We did it. We're free.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Get out of here.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Uh-oh.
Yes, my son.
Oh.
It is time.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
I do not know.
Don't lie, dude. You know it's Zeus. Don't frickin' lie to your children. Iceberg Strand! Also, did he seriously just say port? What are you, a sailor? In the real world, we call it right. Just cool your jets, kid. Incidentally, I got a couple of new games that I'm excited to try out too. So I on sale now on Steam. They have the Phoenix Wright series, and so I finally picked that up. I've actually never played a Phoenix Wright game, but I've heard so many like really awesome things about it, and they have. I think it's the first 3 games for like $10 or something like that. It's really cheap. So I was like, score. Oh.
Harpoon! I will free us!
He said poon. Sorry. This is very serious. Hey! I say, get off me! I do say, my dear man, get off me! I'm pretty sure that wouldn't work to get rid of the harpoons, because you would need to, like, pull them back and up, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Metaphorically. I guess we'll float with it.
Ed, how long before we reach the temple?
Yeah, it's freezing.
As long as we maintain this speed and those fires don't go out, we should be there in no time, lad.
Okay, that's not a time. That's an idiom. I don't want an idiom, I want a time. If I wanted an idiom, I would talk to Archer.
Fire's out! Starboard!
Is it weird that all I can think of is Lonely Islands, I'm on a boat? And also how terrible the ending of Game of Thrones was? Stupid White Walkers. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it for anybody who hasn't finished watching. Well, I can't reach that dude! Well, we need at least one fire to stay up. Dang it, why can't I hit him? I hit the other guy. Incidentally, Blue King, I may have missed it, but you mentioned that you just finished your 3rd playthrough of God of War. Did you mean this one or the original? I do apologize if I missed it, and also I'm not paying attention to chat, but that's because there's like a bajillion wannabe White Walkers wandering around. Yeah, like I said, I do apologize for anybody who has not finished watching Game of Thrones for saying that. I sincerely do apologize. It is still something that deserves to be finished at the very least. But, yeah. Oh! Dang! Oh! I just love that you can take the little dudes and throw them into other little dudes. And it's not only a highly viable option, but it's also very effective. But no, I really do mean it, because I don't like to spoil stuff, even if it's older stuff and things like that. There's a,
How's the fire staying lit?
Would you believe magic?
eh,
Or those blades?
it reminds me, there was an interview with, what's his name? Is it Martin Short, who played Bilbo? But he was doing an interview for The Hobbit, like a PR interview for The Hobbit, and he was saying like, oh yeah, you know, once Smaug is defeated and they get the stuff back, and then the interviewer was like, dude, spoiler alert, and Martin was like, the book is like 75 years old. It's like, at what point does it not become a spoiler anymore? Not to mention the fact that the Lord of the Rings movies came out before the Hobbit movies, and the Lord of the Rings can't happen without the Hobbit, so it's pretty obvious that at least something worked. Even with Gandalf and his whole, oh, the business with the dragging, I was hardly involved. Which is not wrong. He was hardly involved, douchebag. But that is neither here nor there.
Let's go.
The boat's been harpooned.
I don't know if this is actually a good reason to rage, but we're doing it anyway.
Don't step out onto the bow. It'll break off.
But we need to lose that harpoon.
What we need to do is get fat loot. Remember, this is basically WoW, right? In the middle of the fight, we gotta loot. Pretty sure that's how it works. So we're not going to lose the harpoon, we're just going to lose the entire bow of the ship, because, you know, it's easier that way, apparently. I mean, if it works... Hey, look, the gate! Oh, crap! Oh, balls! So, Daddy, meet your grandson. I remember this part in the old games. The fight with Zeus. It's freaking amazing. So good.
Come on, we gotta go.
You saw.
There's no time. Look.
Oh, I thought that was like a dude that I had to fight. I was like, oh god, he's huge! I don't want to fight him!
I have a plan.
You know, famous last words. Oh, the humanity!
Your plan? You're both cracked.
We are leaving this realm. Now.
As long as we didn't wreck our way back.
Actually, I guess it's more like, oh, the humanity! Wait, no.
I think this is where Odin brought all his best clues about Jotunheim.
I can't do that classic, like, ye old radio voice. I've tried to before. I really have. But it kind of sounds like this, you see? When you're reporting about the boys over on the other side. When you're saying that our boys are fighting the good fight for us. And they're gonna bring that socialism down. And they're fighting against all those fascists. And we need to give all the support that we can in the form of war bonds. Everybody, go out and purchase your war bonds right now.
This is Odin's. I'd recognize his atrocious taste anywhere.
That was funny. Odin has bad taste in interior design.
It's the missing panel about Tyr.
Oh, nice.
Odin must have stolen it. But why?
'Cause he's a douche!
Always has his reasons. Might I have a look?
I thought I was just gonna turn around and, like, moon it.
Wow, this is most unexpected.
What does it mean?
I haven't the foggiest. Isn't that unexpected?
Yes, the Mid-Atlantic.
Clearly that's Tyr. Travelling somehow. Perhaps magically. But what's that to do with the giants that they should devote a shrine to it? I'm afraid that is none too clear.
What are those runes in the corners?
Not runes. Symbols from different lands. They mean...
War.
Aye.
How do you...
This one I know too well.
Yep.
Oh.
His eyes. They are jewels. Like yours.
No doubt signifying the gift of sight the giants granted us. Give me a closer look. Interesting.
Whoa!
Very interesting.
He's carrying an emote.
What is that?
Secret plans concealed by Tyr so none could access but him. And those few others the giants trusted. And right under Odin's nose. Ho, ho, ho. I did promise I'd get you to Jotunheim.
What do you mean, Head? You said we were out of options.
Don't you see, brother? Odin never gave up hope, and neither should we. He knew there was a clue in here, but we're the ones who found it. These plans offer a key to some chamber Tyr's kept hidden. I don't know where it's leading or what we'll find, but it's a path.
How do we make this key?
I suggest we ask a dwarf.
Yay! I vote the blue one. He's cool.
That symbol on the temple door. It's a bunch of runes together. Peace, unity, hope, other things too.
Tyr's own design. He made this door himself.
Boy. Form.
Okay, so we'll do the old-timey radio host, and then I have to go. We'll start right now
Anything?
with our boys of war
Did not see me.
and our gods of war, seeing him fight his father Zeus
What'll
in a battle to the death of the gods. A travesty, really,
Can we go?
and somewhat boils down to a slight misunderstanding, but going beyond that as well, at the same time. It is quite the travesty. However, at this point, we are in the realm of the Norse gods, and it's a very different area.
Let's go.
But we need to find ourselves a dwarf. I personally am a fan of that one blue guy. That blue guy seems to be a lot cooler than the other one. And so, we will attempt to find that blue dwarf, because the blue dwarf is much cooler, in my opinion. Now, our boys are at war, and we need to help them in any way that we possibly can. And therefore, we will return to Midgard. Maybe we'll go and visit Freya, and ask her WTF is up with her and Balder.
Did not tell us Balder is the son of Freya.
Oh, yeah, see? This is what I'm talking about.
It's shocking every time I hear it, and yet obviously I know it. When I think about Balder and Freya...
The mayor?
Yes, lad.
Freya.
How's that, brother?
Ed, tell me Balder's vulnerability.
Oh,
Blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
that is untrue.
What's happening?
That is completely untrue.
Not to speak of what he knows.
I am? Oh, that's it precisely. I wonder how long that's been so. Since she had my head at her mercy, or back when I figured out Balder's weakness.
Oh, that's an interesting thing to think about.
You just said you figured out Baldur's weakness.
Did I? But Balder is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
But that is untrue. We all know this from the original Norse stories.
Troubles us again.
And the fact is that we have it in our possession. We can do it. Now, I went a little bit southern there at the end, but thankfully we can talk to our blue friend here, and then I will stop because we are past all of the quitting time.
Armor, or likewise an instrument of war, of which I'm a master at shaping,
We'll say yes.
then forget it.
Wow, you're a dick.
Such an insignificant gewgaw. I'm liable to chink my tools working on something so delicate and ladylike.
Then shingle it. The item with scap slag. Keep the layers thick. Alternate the overlay.
Oh!
And where do you propose to find a lump of quality scab slag? Last time I saw one, I could still get rigid down south.
I had to get my hands dirty.
Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry.
Just stand there.
I'm sorry. That was a quality
Not a weapon?
adult joke there.
Hell, why not?
That was hilarious.
I can grow too.
Watch the spine. Keep your wrist loose.
No, you keep your wrist loose. Yeah, I need more heat.
Coming up. You gonna temper that steel longer?
I don't need to. I triple quenched it with Drago.
See how inventive.
Alright, say something nice. I did all the squats, and I also didn't have a donut.
Never too late.
So that's good.
Trick.
Go me. And learn a new word in Espanol. Let me get my dictionary.
Here it is.
Nope. Don't forget this.
Let's see here. So nosebleed is hemorrhagia. Nosegay?
It's downright unsettling.
What does nosegay mean?
See together. But now the rune on your brain looks different.
North Pole is
Forging
El Polo Norte.
Great. You two love each other.
Oh, cut it out, Princess. You're gonna get me all.
Oh, it's so cute they're working together.
Don't you?
We have work to do.
That looks kind of like a gate cube. Oh, gate cubes. I love them. Such a great item to have in D&D.
No.
And this is the perfect stopping point. Yes, we're a little bit over.
You and me got a new project. Now that we're on speaking terms.
Okay, here. Let me get this
The whetstone and
thing.
hammer you've retrieved for us? Brock and I can construct the Dvegrathikar, dwarven armor of legend.
Yes, Dwarven Armor of Legend! Give it to me! Roar!
Armor's pure legend.
Sorry,
Details is fuzzier than a wolver's butthole.
You
I don't know what that means.
legend.
Oh, Motsognir, the dwarf king, found 2 of them. Everyone knows that. But when he went looking for the third,
Poof! He vanished. Maybe he'll find some clues at his stronghold in Konungsgard.
and looky here, a Konungsgard entry stone.
What a coincidence!
How fucking strange.
That's what I'm saying! Well, this is perfect. Now I've got a great thing to do next week. So, that said, let's try to find somebody to raid real quick. And then, on Monday, I will be back. I will be doing Miles Morales. Incidentally, finishing the game, which has been kind of a letdown in terms of the story length, because it's just, I'm already freaking done with it. I didn't think that it would be that short, but yeah, not great. But either way, we'll find a raid target real quick for what few folks we've got, because it's adorable. I do need a new Monday game, so everybody please give me suggestions for Monday games. Well, yeah, Dread's not a great streaming game, but I did get Metroid Dread. I've got Horizon Zero Dawn. I really don't want to restart from the beginning, but it's a great game. I've got Ghost of Tsushima, which is amazing, but it's also very bloody and gory, so not sure. But yeah, I've got, and of course I've got a ton of Steam games. Like I said, I just got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, so if y'all want to go that route too. But yeah, lots and lots of cool stuff. I just needed to make sure my headphones didn't fall off in the back of my head. Alright. Speaking of, I'll shut them off. Whew! Dang. Noise canceling on these are really, really good, incidentally. Bose knows what they're doing when it comes to audio equipment. They really do. But I love my new speakers. I truly do. Like the new, like I said, it's low-end studio speakers, essentially. So anybody find a raid target? I can look for one. Let me see who's online. Well, nobody I follow is online, so that's unfortunate. Maybe somebody else who is playing God of War. Just because it's always fun to see that. World of Warships. F that mess. See, World of Warships is kind of a weird thing. Now, I say this having just gotten DCS. See, World of Warships is kind of a weird thing. Now, so I got DCS because, in part, I have like all my flight controls and stuff now. And DCS is freaking amazing. But at the same time, it's like really tough to play. it's funny because they say it's like, oh, you don't need a joystick to play. You don't need this, that, and the other to play. You can do it with a keyboard and mouse. And it's like, can you though? Can you? The answer is no. Let's see here. Man, there's a lot of... Hey, look, there's me. I'm on the list of looking at it. There we go. There's somebody figuring out God of War. Perfect. Or are they figuring out God of Wars? God of War? Ah, they're doing an ad? Well, still seems promising. I still don't know what a raid call is. You keep using these terms as if I know what they are. I don't know what they are. You either have to explain them to me or link me to something that describes them, because I don't know what it means. It's a very strange name. So this person is playing God of War and is kind of just starting out, both in streaming as well as with God of War. So it seems like a fun thing. So we can go. But that said, I'm going to hop off. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you for the end of Miles Morales on Monday. And like I said, do give me some suggestions for new Monday games. But that said, thanks so much. I will see you next week in God of War as we track down some Dwarven armor. That is going to be the thing. We're going to do that side quest. So take care, bye-bye, and have a great weekend.